be so cool to kick in a door or throw a flashbang or, chase someone down on foot. And I'm like, been there, done that. I'm okay. Kicked in enough doors, ran down enough bad guys. I'm good. Moving right along. Next. Yeah, the romanticism's definitely gone. I just brought her to the shop today.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I restored worse.
I enjoyed the challenge of going into an interview and having to interview a suspect and have them tell you the worst thing they ever did in their life, knowing that they're going to go to prison, and then thank you at the end of the interview. That was a challenge, and I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was the best part, was the interviewing of my job. And then the chasing, the hunting of people if they're wanted, that's a lot of fun. When I was a young officer, I had an old grizzled sergeant tell me he'd been through 3 wives, and he told me, he said, when you're done, you're done. He goes, never let this job define who you are as a person. You're Kelly, who just so happens to be a police officer, okay? But if you become a police officer that's named Kelly, when you go to retire, you're not gonna be able to let it go. You're not gonna know anything else or do anything else with your life. That's a problem. And he goes, don't stay a day longer than you feel. If you're done, you're done, because you'll give parts of your soul away that you will never get back. I took his words to heart, and we started slowly kind of building this business toward the tail end of my career, and me and my girlfriend, who's part owner in the business, we sat down and made a plan and said, you know what, I want to retire. She's like, okay, I support you, and voila, here's the shop. Okay, go ahead, walk. Come around and then take it again. Stop. Drop. Yep, got it. I mean, every day's a learning day here. I'm always, in my brain, I have like a bucket list of places I'd love to go pick if I had no monetary restrictions or anything like that, and people come in every day and tell me stories. Hey, I heard this might be here or this might be there. And I follow up on most of them. If I can find the right person to talk to and try not to give it away too much, I can dig in, so I find, okay, that's complete BS. It's just a wives' tale. Or there's a little shred of truth in that. You might want to keep gnawing at it when you get a chance. If you're up in the area, poke around a little more next time, that kind of stuff. It's always the hunt to find that one thing that you don't think is around anymore, that people tell you doesn't exist anymore, people didn't know existed. And it's not like you're going to go out and find a Rembrandt or a Ming vase or anything like that. To me, it's like you go to a roadhouse that's been closed 35 years and you pull some neat stuff out of it that shouldn't really be there, but it's there. And you bring it back and you bring it here and you clean it up. You spend an hour or two with the piece, and it tells you a story. I mean, it tells you the story. You find out about where it came from, and the piece will speak to you too as far as how it's made, and then you get it here, and then that story goes with it when it comes into the shop, and then when it goes out of the shop into its home, the history goes with it. That one, the front end got caught in that fire in Willow last year. So when they were doing the clean outs, a buddy of mine picked it up, and then he got transferred to Tennessee.